Hello there everybody, and welcome to tonight's match. More CWT 2025. Tonight we have Senator from Finland versus K4Tsis from Lithuania. So that's going to be today's match. We'll just get these guys set up with a map, and looks like we're ready to go already. So I'm just going to pick a map at random. Well, somewhat random. It needs to be a good map. That looks good. It's a pretty nice little opening map. Right, looks like these guys are good here. Let's go. Right, so we have Senator gets the first turn here. Worm select immediately. Selecting worm number 7. Thank you, Igor. That's a very nice knock there from Senator. Very good pile. Senator is very likely to take bronze this year. Let me remind you that Senator won the Bater Cup last year by defeating Rafka 3-0 in the final and play much better than him in every round. Well, potentially, I could potentially see Senator get in 3rd place.
Get on up.
We have... So the winner of this match today will meet Tade in the quarter-final. And I believe Senator could beat Tade, which means they will get to the semi-final. And then on the other side of that bracket, we've got Reyes versus Eulenio. Reyes won that. And then Reyes will play the winner of Chicken 2-3 versus Abe God. And then Reyes versus the winner of that will go to the semi-final as well. So Senator does have a chance at getting a bronze. Reyes is obviously the favourite on that side of the bracket. Right, so we've got cows from Senator. Oh, I've misplaced that first cow. So it looked like he wanted to drop it like here, and instead he's dropped it over here by mistake. Just a little bit off on the timing there. What could have been potentially a double kill didn't work out so well for him. Right, I think K4Tsis might be playing for sudden death if he's going to wait the whole turn. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be waiting every turn. It will only take a little bit of damage on that, that's fine. So what weapon does he have? Yeah. So K4Tsis also has Mad Cows as their team weapon. Senator uses their 2nd worm select here. Could be another worm knock, or could just shoot Queen of Cocaine onto the mine to the left. Cluster bomb, perhaps, maybe? Longbow onto the mine. Oh no, that's even better. Now, I thought that was going to plop. Could actually shoot the mine, perhaps? If there's any luck, which there isn't, I was thinking that could have bounced off there and got stuck over there, but yeah, wasn't going to happen. I believe K4Tsis should move one of these worms out the way and then select to Queen to save Queen. Yeah. Really didn't see that going any other way. Oops.
Get on up.
Yeah, that was a bit of a miss there with the knock. And uses one cow
I got you.
on Mika, only doing 65 damage as well. Then again, he did save the right worm there. But these three worms on the left. He could go for a triple skunk, but they're all on 50 HP, so not that much point.
I'm gonna get you.
Right, so number 6 took their turn. Then it'll be number 7, which is already dead. Then number 8.
Die in hell.
So number 8 stuck over here. I like that pile there, pile number 4. Right, so looking at the worm count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So K4Tsis actually has more worms right now. And a little bit more health. But I do really like Senator's positions. By saying that, I mean he's got a chance at a... He's got a potential double kill here. With these two worms, I think. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, Senator, that was not a good idea.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the follow. I am very, very surprised Senator went to activate that mine there. Senator did have leading pace, but after this turn, I believe K4Tsis will. K4Tsis is just going to teleport out while... I like that. Since Senator wasted a turn there, he can just use that turn to get his worm into a better position. So now there's 3 blue worms versus 3 red worms on this left side. Oh, sorry, my phone.
Y'all die in hell.
Right, I do apologise for that. That was my phone that went.
Yes, sir.
Right, so what just happened? He didn't use a worm selector, did he? Oh, they both still have one. I like that from K4Tsis.
Yo is a traitor.
Hi there, Herbie Grumpus. Welcome on in. I haven't really saw a lot of K4Tsis. I do believe they are a good player. I haven't really seen them play that often though. Senator using his last worm select here.
See the sight.
Hey, who was the last worm?
Yo, die in hell. I'm dead.
Well, that should be
Yes,
tus-wa.
sir.
Yeah, I like that. K4Tsis does have lots of ropes left though.
Ow. Get on up.
Is that going to be another axe?
Get on up. Ha. Ha.
Accidentally jumped forward instead of backwards there. So now Senator could take advantage of that pile and get an easy double kill. Unfortunately, K4Tsis messed up the retreat there. That could be pretty costly. However, since Senator doesn't have any worm selects right now, not sure if he probably won't go for that double kill now. Go for AK, because that seems like a very easy kill down there.
Aye.
Oh, oh.
Yep.
Handyman.
He's already used one of them, hasn't he? Yeah, he has.
Yo, missed. Ha.
So Senator doesn't have any of those left now.
Get on up. Get
Last
on up.
worm select by K4Tsis here.
Ha.
Looks like he's going to kill
Ha.
Sebastian. So it will be Yanni next. And then Saiku.
Ha.
You going to drop a sheep down there? Oh, kamikaze.
You, aye, you.
Nice.
Dead.
I was not expecting the kamikaze, but that makes sense for a kill on a 100 HP worm. Pretty good. That was quite a risky kamikaze as well because of the position. That could have easily just been a 30 HP shot, but that was very well done there to get the kill. Right, Senator's going to hopefully get a kill here. Looks like he's hoping to get in there. He doesn't get it where he wanted it.
I'm gonna get you. Yes, sir. Get on up. Get on up. Ha!
Oh, aye.
I got you. Ha! Get on up. Ah. I got
Right.
Boy.
So now we've got 3 versus 4. And worms. I don't see this worm doing much right now. Though they can get out to here, but there's no way they can properly attack. Might just open. Or block, yeah. The block doesn't surprise me. Senator is a very strategic player as well.
Yes, sir. Ha!
Yeah, I definitely think we're in for a good series here. K4Tsis is a good player by the looks of it so far. Now this should just be a bow and arrow kill. And that's Senator's fattest worm, well, second fattest worm as well. What? I was not expecting the blowtorch there, but okay. A kill's a kill. And now Senator has to use this blocked worm. And then it's K4Tsis again.
Yes, sir.
After this worm, it is Queen of Cocaine. And then it will be Valtteri. And then it will be the worm on the left. No, it'll be Queen of Cocaine, sorry.
Man on a rope. Ah. Get on up. Ow. 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 What you doing? Oh,
I actually like that explosion because now it makes it possible to get a backflip up there and up there. Yeah, Senator's definitely using the worm order and having a few less worms to his advantage right now.
sir.
Because after Queen of Cocaine, it's the worm over here, so they'll kill them.
Hey there, buddy.
Okay. Okay, company. Master.
Ow. 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 I'm gonna get you. I'm dead.
But at this point, K4Tsis has more girders as well. So Valtteri is going to be next for red. Senator wouldn't really want to use another girder though. Because then that means he's got none left. That's a nice open there. The only thing I can really see him do right now is block this worm off down here, because then he can't get up. But yet Yan can get over. So I think this worm is probably going to want to block that worm from getting over here and attacking right now. He can definitely get up there. That is a very possible jump.
What you doing?
Why didn't he shoot that again? I do believe he can get through there. Looks tight though.
No tie jotain. Tie jotain.
Interesting.
I'm gonna get you. I'm dead.
I don't like that hide from Senator.
Sir.
A little knock could send that worm down here, and that's a very easy... That could even be a free kill, if I'm honest. With a good enough knock.
Oh. Ai. Ootahan kohta.
You don't want to shoot him onto the other worm. Oh.
Ootahan kohta. Moi.
Yo, it's a traitor.
Yeah, very questionable, but at least it's not sudden death yet.
Oh. Ow. Yo, die in hell. Yes, sir.
That's a very, very bad hide from Senator. K4Tsis just needs to put like a... If he gets the placement right on this, that can be a plop in that water there. Oh, K4Tsis, that's your last rope.
Get on up. What you doing?
Oh.
Oof.
Oh no. Ow!
No te company.
Not the best decision there. So that'll be a GG there. Yeah, that was a pretty big failure on behalf of K4Tsis there. So yeah, this will just be an easy kill for Senator now.
Wakato.
Grenade!
Right, so round 1 for Senator. I believe K4Tsis could have won that there, but a very, very questionable finish there from K4Tsis. That's an interesting map. Yeah, I've got no idea why he used cow. He could have dropped a dynamite and then jumped over to the right. Yeah, these things happen. Alright, here we go.
Yes, sir!
Right, K4Tsis will get the first turn here this round. Let's see what he can do with it. His first worm is stuck, so he's immediately going to have to use a worm select. Unless he can activate that mine and get out. Yeah, that's good. That was quite fortunate that there was a mine there for him to activate.
Oh, aye. Oh,
Unsure why he used Battle Axe there.
Like a stacks machine.
I would have definitely used a dynamite, because then that mine might have went on that worm as well. I reckon he could have got a lot more out of that first turn, but okay.
Y'all die in hell!
tie jotain.
Just you wait! Oh, glory be!
This is going to make for an interesting round.
Get on up. What you doing?
Oh,
Wow. That was really, really,
Billy.
really bad.
Copy, so.
He could have dropped the dynamite down there and hid up there. And he probably would have had 80 plus damage. Why did he choose to use the sheep there? That I don't understand. Perdunok, this is an English-speaking channel. I don't mind if you communicate to other people in Russian in direct conversation, but when you're making general comments, stick to English, please.
See the sight.
You've been told about 4 times already now. Keep it up and it'll just get muted.
See the sight.
Oh, glory be. Get on up.
Right. I hope he's going to use another. Is he going to use another worm select here? I would imagine so. Oh, he's just going to risk that worm. Okay. Wait, what?
Oh. No pen, Billy. Boy,
Not what I expected there, to be honest.
boy. Copy, so.
Huh. That's weird. Scottish nobles. Welcome.
Watch this.
Thanks for the follow. Right. I mean, I wasn't expecting those cows from K4Tsis, but yeah, he got a double kill. Pretty decent. Should be a nice solid kill there for Senator.
Just you wait.
Yep.
See you later, alligator. Yes,
Nice.
sir.
Nice. It honestly looked like to me that K4Tsis was going to switch worms and do a cow on the pile. But that worked out pretty decent.
Man on a rope.
1G there. Another rope. Didn't quite get the rope knock he wanted, and I'm just going to check. So, yeah, it does only have 2 ropes left at this point. So he's going to have to be careful here.
What you doing?
If he had got that rope knock perfect, that would have been quite interesting.
Ai. Näin saada äänille. No tehdäänpä niin.
Right. Right, you were warned, Perdunok.
Ai.
Just you wait. you wait. I'm dead. Yes, sir.
Oh,
I like this.
the hunko.
He can get that kill and open up at the same time, which frees this worm to get out as well.
Oh, nangla sa adile. Boy.
Right.
Okay, company.
What's Senator thinking here? Right, he's just going to kill this worm.
Yo, die in
He
hell.
does have that worm blocked off as well. So worm count so far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red.
I'm gonna get you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. One of the blues is blocked out though.
Yes, sir.
This worm here. He could use a worm select. Oh, he's not actually blocked. Right. Very fortunate for K4Tsis here. He could just shotgun or battle axe, to be honest.
Ha.
Ay. Oh, the hunko.
Ha.
I like that backflip, just perfect. The perfect distance to get up there. Cheeky. I need to check Senator, because he looks like he's used next to nothing.
Okay, company.
So he has, he's only used one rope, he's used all his worm selects, so that's where I've been wrong. So Senator has used all his worm selects. K4Tsis still has one left. So rope here from Senator.
Just you wait. Yo, die in hell. Yes.
I could
sir.
definitely see K4Tsis taking this round, making it 1-1. Senator could pull it off, but I definitely feel like this is going to be the round for K4Tsis.
Man on a rope.
Yeah, a good knock here, and it should be a double kill. Not too hard.
Oh, ay. Ay.
Yeah, that was a bit too hard for the knock. But he doesn't even have any big weapons. On whether Dreams or Mablak stream, one of them told that he knows most of the voice packs and worms. I would say that's probably Dream.
Ay.
That was actually a nice shotgun there. Shame he didn't get the double kill. His rope knock was just a little bit too hard. If he had done it a bit softer, he could have had the double kill there. It's pretty easy to make voice packs for Worms Armageddon. Takes a little bit of time, but it is easy. The process is pretty easy. The weird thing is, I have never ever made a custom voice pack myself, and I actually do music production and mixing engineer. Audio is one of my greatest passions in general, and I've never done a South Park, a voice pack for Worms Armageddon.
I'm gonna get you.
Did he actually just use... Yeah, he did use his other parachute there to get up there. Weird. I actually thought that cow would have killed there, but it didn't. But unfortunate there from Senator. So low gravity here from K4Tsis and a parachute to get up there.
Get on up.
Wonder who he's going for. Must be Sebastian, surely. Hold on a minute. Nah, he's too far down. He was just a little bit up. I was thinking maybe a shotgun. Battle axe will do. Fair enough. Alice Fred, is it about that I named Commuter William Wallace yesterday? If you're looking for worm historians, K4Tsis is one of the best. K4Tsis really knows his worms history. Oh. Going for the bat again. Oh, unlucky there from Senator. Looked like he was trying to get him put down here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Armageddon survives. He only has one rope and a jetpack left. And he still has, like, 4... Is that just one worm down here with the 4 HP, or is that 2? He's using his worm select anyway. Sure that's 2 worms there? Yeah, it is, yeah. Now... will he attack these worms with the last shot? Alternatively, he could make a shot that eases his path. Yeah, I would say K4Tsis definitely needs this round as well.
Oh, man.
I reckon this one's going to sudden death. 4 minutes 20 left.
I'm gonna get you.
It's 4 worms versus 4 worms now.
Y'all die in hell. See you later,
After
alligator.
8, so it's going to be this worm here now.
Yes, sir.
And then it'll be Mr. 2 next for him. And it's going to be number 6 left for him. I could definitely see... Nah.
I got you.
Not easy for Senator. this position anyway.
Okay, company.
I mean, could maybe see a potential grouping of his worms and blocking it off to try and stay for sudden death, but Senator's not that dark side of player. He's quite an aggressive player, so... Nice. He gets the pile perfect, almost. I thought he was going to bring that worm up here as well, but...
Yes, sir.
He done well to try and pile that worm, though. K4Tsis has a rope and a jetpack.
Ha. Ha.
Okay. Okay, company.
Senator's got 2 ropes left. I do believe, yeah, he still has low gravity as well. Not surprised to see the girders come out now. We're 3 minutes turn time before sudden death now.
Not the yacht time.
So I feel like K4Tsis is going to have to try and block. There's no real way he can actually do this now, because that worm's probably going to die now. I don't see how he can block this worm in a way that stops him from attacking that worm. If you can place a girder there, but then he can just go round and attack. Open up, do 25 damage on that worm, I suppose. Yeah, this is forest, not minus forest. That's a good shot though. That's a nice shot there from long distance. 22 damage as well.
Company.
I mean, yeah, Senator can kill this worm, then Queen of Cocaine can get in and attack that worm or attack the worm above. 2 minutes left on the clock before sudden death.
Not the yacht time.
Y'all die in hell.
Looks like Senator's waiting for that as well.
The yacht time. Hello.
Sudden death could definitely make this game.
Y'all die in hell. See you later, alligator. Yes, sir. Ha.
If I was K4Tsis, I would probably use my last rope to do something on that worm.
Ha. Get on up.
But then again, it will be sudden death very soon, so probably kill number 6. Then it's a 1v2, but you've got to make sure that you don't get it on your side.
Watch this.
Oh, I. You. Englannissa äidille. Moi moi.
Right.
No tehdäänpä niin.
This is getting quite tense as we're getting closer and closer to sudden death. 1 minute of turn time before sudden death.
No tie jotain.
So I feel like K4Tsis is going to want to take his turn as fast as he can.
Tie jotain.
K4Tsis might want to just teleport away immediately.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure Senator was the one that put down that as well. Yeah, so Senator done that. Senator has used 2 girders. It won't be sudden death yet.
No tehdäänpä niin.
That's 18 seconds.
Benji! Ai!
Is he going to throw a petrol?
Ai!
It could be, it might be sudden death next turn or the next again. It's definitely going to be within the next 2 turns. Maybe this next turn.
No tie jotain. Tie jotain.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so it's going to be the next turn. Sudden death is going to happen on Senator's turn. So K4Tsis needs to be careful here. Senator does have low gravity. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Senator has low gravity, doesn't he? He does. Oh no.
No tehdäänpä niin.
Saying that, how does Senator get down here to get up there? That's actually a good spot from K4Tsis. I don't know how Senator can get the double kill.
No haloo. Tie jotain.
If he can get through that gap, it's GG.
I'm dead.
I don't know if he can get through that. It might be a bit too tight.
Yo, missed. Ha! Yes, sir.
He can, so that'll be GG. Interesting round. Come on, K4Tsis. Alright, excellent. We have a match on our hands. The score is 1-1.
Moi moi.
So, it depends, Morgan.
We are the winners.
Especially when it's coming towards sudden death. Hold on. That's actually a nice map off the hand. That's actually a nice map. Alright. Yeah, so the players might wait until the end of their turn before doing their move because they want to wait for sudden death to happen. As one of the strategies in intermediate is pushing for sudden death. Right, rope knock straight from Senator. That's a huge pile on the left as well. So he's going to go for the quad pile here. Oh, he only got one of the worms there. Get the other one though.
Yo, die in hell. Yes, sir.
Fortunately for K4Tsis, he could actually rescue 2 worms here. Oh my word. A very, 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 very poorly timed jump from K4Tsis. That is definitely not good for K4Tsis. That's like, this is going to be a quadruple kill. You've got to feel really bad for him right now. Oof.
Glory be.
This is the RNG of intermediate in full force right now. This is what one would call the luck factor of intermediate.
Emotional damage!
Aye, emotional damage and some. Oh, and his cows didn't work out so good there. That was so damaging, his soul will be scarred for the rest of his life. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. You can't claim for a replay. That's the reason why we have best of 5. That's why they play best of 3 and best of 5 in intermediate, is to balance out the luck of positioning that you get sometimes. But I mean, this is.
Glory be.
You've got to be looking at this from K4Tsis and wondering what is the point, and he's just going to surrender there. So that's 2-1 for Senator. So just got to hope that K4Tsis gets some sort of equal luck on his side this time. I honestly don't blame K4Tsis for wanting to surrender there. Not a lot you can do about that. Right, anyway, K4Tsis gets the first turn in this round. Let's see if he can bring it back to 2-2. Yeah, it was a really nice map as well, just unfortunate with the positions.
Get on up.
Right, so he's immediately using low gravity. Low gravity, baseball bat, no worm select, gets his first kill.
Like a sax machine.
The positioning's a lot better for both players in this round. Yeah, it's a real shame it happens. Sometimes, every now and again, you're going to see the positions end up where you've got like a triple or quadruple pile opportunity, and it's just one of those things you've got to deal with as an intermediate player. You just have to suck it up and get on with it. It happens to your opponents, and it also happens to you, so... Some people can't handle it, that is true. The Senator also uses low gravity and baseball bat.
Thank you, man.
Oh, glory be.
Yeah, some players cannot handle the luck factor.
Get on. Ow.
It can be very frustrating. Nicely done. Nice, easy plop there from K4Tsis.
Copy, so.
But that's not necessarily the tournament's fault. That's just a fundamental part of intermediate, as the scheme has random worm placement, so you've just got to take that on board as you do with any scheme that has random worm placement. It's a nice knock to get closer to the barrel.
No, hello. Here you toy. Wakato.
Grenade.
That didn't do as much as I thought it would do with the flames.
Just you wait.
Oh, 98 damage.
Oh, glory be.
2 more and that would have been a solid kill.
Ha. Get on up.
If I was K4Tsis, I would probably use my first worm select here. I would have hid this worm in here. Actually, no, that can get a... That could get a plop over here. At the very least, it should go on the mine.
Boys. Aye, oh.
Ah, you got the plop, good job.
Oh no.
Copy, so.
This is a good example of a more balanced map in terms of worm positions. It was a shame because that last map was actually really good. If the positions were just a little bit more balanced, would have made for an interesting round. Just a shame that that round lasted less than 5 minutes. I mean, yeah, that is a good idea. If I was going to do it, I would knock that worm right to the very bottom first, though.
You wait.
But yeah, it's a definite opportunity there. He's going to want to split these worms up, though, so he's probably going to use a worm select now. And I wouldn't be surprised to see both cows being used on Anton right now. Anyway, that's K4Tsis first.
What you doing?
It's a good backup to use the battle axe there. After number 8 is number 1 next. Wonder what Senator's thinking to do here. He might want to kill that 2 HP worm so it's not a threat to the 100 HP worm. But then again, he'll be looking for more than that at this stage. Yeah, because he could get an easy kill here with that worm.
What the? Ow. Yes, sir.
I would say now if there's that opportunity for K4Tsis, he could select this worm, knock that worm down a bit and then use a kamikaze. Might not need to do that right now though. After worm 1, it's going to be Saku next anyway. He'll probably use a worm select, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to select Mikkel right now. Wouldn't surprise me, but is he going to use a jetpack here? No, he can't get out, so yeah, he is going to be forced to use a worm select here. Yeah, I thought he had used 2 at that point, so I need to add that down. So now Senator only has 1 worm select left. You missed why K4Tsis used first worm swap. I don't really understand what you mean there. Why he used his first worm select. I can't actually remember when he did use it now. Can't remember which turn K4Tsis used his worm select now. But I'm sure he had his reasons. Yeah, because that worm is in a dangerous spot there. What is he doing?
Come on.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I did not think those cows would make it through that gap. Interesting. I like it. Yeah, that was scary. I mean, at the very worst, it would have opened up and then the second one probably would have hit, but that's still very good. Because now that means Senator has 2 worms down here.
I'm gonna get you.
Which means...
See you later, alligator.
And he has to open up here or teleport, so
Yes, sir.
he can't get out with 1 turn. He's going to be forced to use a worm select. That worm there cannot get up that way. So This is looking good for K4Tsis so far in this round, and hopefully we're going to see a decider here. It's been a good match so far.
Come on.
Right, K4Tsis breaking out the jetpack. He needs to be careful though, because there is airstrikes and stuff.
Get on up. What you doing?
Ai, iu.
Ha!
Otahan kohta. Moi moi.
Like, if there's strong blue wind, napalm wouldn't be the worst idea on these two worms. Right, he's using his last worm select here. Cows, probably. Definitely going to see some cows here, I think. It's too big an opportunity for him not to do this, because he could get a triple kill.
Ai, ai.
I think he would want to knock this worm down here as well. But then he would only have...
No tie jotain.
He'd be using his last rope if he does that, so I don't think he's going to do that, to be honest.
Tie jotain.
Okay.
Hey, fool!
Honestly thought he was going to use his cows there, but a sheep, okay.
Oh, glory be!
Now, I think this worm might be able to get in here now, I'm not sure. But I'll tell you one thing's for sure. K4Tsis could definitely sneak round here. Maybe get a sheep in there. And if he explodes it at the right point, he could get a kill there. Why not use shotgun on that worm? He's going to kill it anyway. I actually want to TA that afterwards, just for fun.
Yo, is a traitor!
I'm going to write that down in my notes.
Get on up!
Oh, ai.
I got you!
Tropiso.
Right, I've wrote that down so I can try that afterwards. Not really much Senator can do here.
Voin katsoa tätä.
I do like that though, at least connect his worms together.
Yo, miss! Ha! Yes, sir!
Yeah. I thought I'd already upgraded that, but I didn't. I like that. Create some mobility. And then he's probably going to want to bring this worm somewhere safe, maybe in here.
Yes, sir!
You know what? If I was number 2, I would just kill that worm now. Before Saku does. and use the grave damage to my advantage.
Let's kick some butt.
Ooh, aye.
That is a nice airstrike, though.
Yo, it's a traitor.
Minimal collateral damage while securing himself a kill.
Okay, company.
So, Mr. Shotgun is next for the K4Tsis team. Five minutes left on the clock before sudden death.
Yeah, good time.
Ow. I'm gonna get you. I'm dead.
Not the best position
Yes.
for Senator there. You know what I would like to see? I'm going to try this in TA as well.
Man, I don't know. Ow.
But something I want to try here with TA. I want to see you knock that worm to the left a little bit. Oh no, actually never mind, because you don't have that anymore.
Oh, the hankohta. Okay, company.
But I'll try it with a mine instead, I suppose. Yeah, he still has a sheep, yeah.
Yo, die in hell. Ow. Yo, die in hell. See you later, alligator. Wah. Yes, sir.
Pretty straightforward for K4Tsis now, he just needs to maintain pace.
Aye, you, aye.
No doubt he'll probably use the sheep now. No, doesn't need to be honest.
Oh. Oh, the hankohta. Ooh. Oh, the hankohta. Okay, company.
I don't see Senator... His best chances right now is to try and play for sudden death. Maybe use some blocks to hold off until sudden death. If he doesn't try to use sudden death, I don't see what he can do here, because if he just attacks this worm, I don't see him being able to do anything, to be honest. So maybe he'll block.
No, hello.
He does actually have his cows.
Oh,
Oh,
Y'all crazy.
that's very unfortunate from Senator. I forgot that Senator had his cows. Had he got that, he would have been in with a chance. So if he kills that worm, Senator's probably going to block and use Worm Order. In fact, no, he can't, because K4Tsis still has a...
Gotcha.
K4Tsis still has a worm select, so... I don't see Senator being able to take advantage of that.
okay. Okay, company.
Yeah, I probably could. I'll try that. I'll need to look at it again. I'm not too sure exactly how high he went, but I believe it should have been possible. What's Senator doing here then? Is he going to try and throw a Petra or something? No, he's going to gird her, obviously.
Yes, sir.
He could just use a worm select though and win the game. Yes, TA is tool assist. It's a build of Worms Armageddon that one of the developers, Dead Code, made. And a select few people have access to. You're going to try and put a petrol here. Or is he going to... Yeah. Oh no, Senator.
Hey, fool. Yes,
Well, that'll be
sir.
GG. Because now he has 30 HP. And a simple kamikaze from here to the left. And that's GG.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What a fright I got there. I mean, that also works. Excellent. So now it's a free all.
Oh. We are the winners.
Right, we'll take a break for a few minutes before the next round. Right, so we will get all you guys in a few minutes. We're just going to take a quick break so players and myself can grab some refreshments and stuff. So yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, welcome back. So now we're going to play on Caverns again. Because we have a decider on our hands, which is always pretty exciting. Nah, that's a little bit too OP in that corner. I don't like that. That could potentially be pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Wait. Senator actually thought that was going to be the map. Come on. Right. So we have ourselves a decider in the mix here. So for those of you just joining us, welcome, welcome. This is a CWT event, which is Crespo's Worms Tournament. A prestigious event that's been going on every year since 2002. And we're in the playoffs now. And this is the first round of the playoffs. Senator versus K4Tsis. The score is 2-2. It is best of 5. This is a very adventurous turn from Senator. Unfortunate, because he used 2 ropes for that opportunity. Oh dear. Is that sheep gonna work? If that sheep does not work the way he did, that could possibly be... Oh my word. Very, very, very unlucky for Senator. Very, very, very lucky for K4Tsis. So not only that, but he has number 1, so he can move that worm to safety, use a worm select, get another worm to safety. And honestly, I would do something with these 3 worms. Oh, nice worm select. Unfortunately,
Get on.
that's 2 worm selects already, isn't it? That is 2 worm selects he's used, isn't it? Yes. So that's the downside for him. If he had managed to get that worm away before activating his worm select. On the plus side though, I like that because it means if he's going to attack these 2 worms, he risks damaging those 2 worms as well. So not bad, not bad. Yeah, I figured that, so I need to update the rope count for K4Tsis as well, as he's used a rope. I think he's thinking 1 cow to the right and 1 cow to the left, maybe. No?
Run away.
I mean,
Oh, glory be.
that's not terrible, but I believe he could have done a lot more with that. So worm 3 will be next for Senator. Yeah, split cows is an idea, but I'm not too sure how good that would have been in that situation. Because if it hit there, it would probably really damage these 2 worms, which isn't really a good idea, so... Is he going to use a worm select now? I wouldn't be surprised. Dynamite, maybe? Nah. I would imagine he'd want to use his cows here, but... I don't understand why Senator's using the weaker weapons right now.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, glory be.
Weird choices here from Senator. Now, I think we're going to see cows here for sure. This worm's going to get knocked down here, and then that could be massive for K4Tsis. Yeah, this is definitely going to be cows right here. No, not... Wait, what? No, don't do them to the left. Oh, actually, can he get up there? He can. Still not where I would drop them, but... I don't know why he done that.
Oh, no.
Those cows could have been dramatically better.
Yo, it's a traitor.
More.
Yo, it's a traitor.
It went well, but well could have been exceptional. Could have been a lot better, to be honest. I'm going to do that in tool assist, actually. That was it. 5.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll try that again after.
Get on up. Get on up.
I feel like Senator's made a couple of wrong decisions in this match so far. And K4Tsis has quite a lead on pace right now. Yeah, you're not going to activate that mine. Senator does still have cows though. And K4Tsis just gave him a massive opportunity here. If he can get over, activate that mine, that'll push that worm down here. Then he's got a chance to get both worms with the cows. A good potential double kill opportunity there for Senator.
Y'all die in hell.
That's not really good for Senator because where's he going to retreat to after this shot? Because that worm has decent health. Nah.
Yes, sir.
K4Tsis could place a dynamite on that worm and potentially get a kill with the barrel there as well. With that wind. Potentially. But maybe not because that worm could get pushed through here, so... Oh, where are you going, K4Tsis? There you go. I reckon that's what he's going to do. Drop the dynamite on his head.
What you doing?
But where is he going to hide? Yeah, that worked out really well. That worked out very well. Oh, double kill. Very nice. I had a feeling he would go for that dynamite, and it worked out better than I thought it would. So that was very nice. Yeah, Senators made some weird decisions at the start of this game. Instead of going for maximum damage and killing potential, he'd done a couple of softer shots. I don't understand why, but he's got a chance at a double kill here. That's a very nice knock.
I'm gonna get you.
Very, very nice knock. So he could just drop a dynamite in there to kill them both. He actually could have saved. Oh, what are they doing?
Yes, sir.
Oh. I reckon you should have just used a dynamite there for a double plop, and that is very unlucky. He didn't get the kill. I am quite impressed with how well K4Tsis is playing in this round, though. K4Tsis has performed how I expected Senator to perform today.
Prepare to die.
Another excellent kamikaze. And now it's 4 versus 2. Well, Senator can get an easy double kill here. Shoot that worm, then shoot this worm. Whee! That worm flew! Probably one of the most exciting deaths a worm has ever had. I believe I can fly. Oh, right. Maybe actually killing himself here could go in his favour. But he is going to keep himself alive. I mean, 2 versus 2 is a lot better than 2 versus 4.
Man on a rope.
You gonna try a skunk? Yeah, that's not gonna work. No real risk in that though, to be honest. But Senator might want to use his final worm select now. Strategic thinking here from Senator.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand why K4Tsis didn't just kill that worm. Oops. I don't think he wanted to do that. Oh, wow, he got out. Okay.
Okay, company.
I really think Senator's making a push for sudden death now. Sebastian's sort of safe just now. He might want to teleport up to the top left right now.
Yes, sir. Ha!
Senator also has a worm select.
Ha!
Okay. Okay, company.
I don't see him using it now though. 4 minutes and 30 seconds until sudden death on the turn time clock.
Aye. Aye.
Very, very tense match for both players though right now. This round, if it's not a draw, whoever wins this round goes into the quarterfinals. So it is a very important round for both players. They'll be doing everything they can to prevent losing.
Here you toy.
Senator with another girder.
Yes, sir.
You can't keep doing that forever though.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Yeah. Oh, now that's interesting.
Okay.
I like this. So, if Senator blocks again, he can't block both paths. So, if he does another block there, he can just activate this mine and get out this way to kill that other worm. So, I like that. That's very smart. And K4Tsis does still have low gravity, 2 ropes, and a jetpack. So, he's sitting pretty comfortably on inventory right now.
But here you toy.
I could just see Senator try to protect this worm. Yeah.
Here you toy. One kato patata.
Yo, missed. Ha! Yes, sir.
Nicely done. Right, I like this thinking from K4Tsis. Senator can't block both paths now.
Oh, man.
Okay, company.
The best he could do here is like a girder like that prevents that worm from getting out that way and stops that worm from getting out that way. Then he could just go round here. I believe the goal for K4Tsis is just to make Senator have one worm for sudden death.
CWT.
Yes, sir. Ha! Get on up. Get on up. Come on.
So 1 minute left on the clock for sudden death.
Okay, company. Watch this.
Thanks for the follow. Senator only has one girder left as well.
Hit. วางกระตกกระตักอะ
That's not a good petrol.
Yes, sir. Ha! Get on up. Get on up.
Four seconds. So the question is, will Senator get sudden death on his turn the next turn, or is it going to be the next one for K4Tsis?
Come on. What you doing?
Interesting.
Okay, company.
K4Tsis does have a worm select, and it's going to be sudden death in the next turn. This is a very interesting play by K4Tsis.
CWT.
I'm a bud out of my
Oh,
Yes, sir.
The only question is, like, CWT can't actually take advantage of that because there's nothing for him to land here to get back through, and there's no way for him to get through there, so...
Get on up. Ha.
If CWT was clever, though, he could still get the win right now. But it doesn't look like he's going to do it. Rope knock this worm down here so it falls down there and die, then just go over and kill that worm. But the interesting thing is, House Senator can't kill these two worms now. Because he's in the exact same predicament as CWT was in the previous turn.
Oh, man.
But I want to TA that last one anyway, to see if I can do that, pull that off. Oh wait, I thought he had already used his, was it? CWT has one left. Now he's going to try petrol.
Just you wait. See you later, alligator.
Senator doesn't really have a lot of options left. He doesn't have any petrol bombs left. He could, if he girders, then the other worm's just going to select worm and kamikaze anyway. Well, he can't kamikaze because he's already used kamikaze. So now I just feel like CWT will rope over or jetpack over, and that's GG. What a very, very interesting match it's been. Right. Yeah, that was a very, very interesting set of games. I really enjoyed that. CWT taking the win, 3-0. Yeah, that was a very good set of games there. So what I'm going to do now is I've got a few things to try with TA. So if you just hold on with me, I need to change the build from Spectator to tus-wa, and then we'll have a look at that. Right, so we have... Thanks for the follow, hope you enjoyed that match. So we've got the fourth round. There was a few here I wanted to try. Right, let's check. So 12 minutes in. Right.
Yes, sir.
So 12 minutes in, where MGR does the shotgun.
Glory be.
So,
Yes, sir.
was it this one? No.
Yes, sir. Glory be.
I think it was maybe...
Yes, sir.
Was it this turn? Couldn't have been.
Glory be.
This turn. Yeah, it was this turn. Now, is that worm actually blocked in there? Right, yeah, so he just does a... yeah, right, yeah, so... And he had 3 ropes left.
Aye, aye.
I'm just thinking,
Yo,
like...
traitor.
What I want to try here isn't something that's necessarily a good option to do in the game. I was just curious to see if it would work. Right, let's see.
Man on a rope.
Right, this is the hard part. So I want to do a sheep in here.
What you doing?
I'm forgetting about the rope all of a sudden. Forgot what I was trying to do there.
What you doing?
Yeah, so the sheep did work. However, my retreat was pretty shit. Yeah, because the timing there, how am I going to be able to do that? Probably better if I just hide at the bottom, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that'll do. Right, so I just wanted to see if I could get that kill. And yes, first time, and then I done it again. So that was a pretty easy kill. Right, so the next one was at 16 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Right, so the next one was at 16 minutes. Knock worm and hit right to plop. Right.
Sleepy.
Company.
Yes, sir.
So what? Ah, right, yeah. So
Yes, sir.
it was this turn here. Right, aye, right, yeah. So I wanted to see if I could do like a kill with this worm. And I want to plop it to the right, obviously. But, I'm not too sure how to go about this. I know my retreat's not all that good. I'm not the greatest with mind plops. Yeah, so I could just use another rope to get a grenade, but yeah, so still want to go one left here, I think. Wait, what? So I want to go left one. This is something that would be really easy for players who actually play intermediate, so that's not strong enough to get there. Because originally I was thinking I could do this with baseball bat, but he doesn't actually have baseball bat, so it's like I don't even know how to actually do this, because the only other way I can think is he's got the sheep. That's a bit of a silly move, to be honest, with the sheep. I'm going to try it just to see if I can actually do it, but I don't really see this happening, like. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I actually thought he had baseball bat there, so that's not even going to work. So just go on to the next one here. No, there's another one in here I want to try first. Senator's cows at 18 minutes. Someone wanted to see if we could get that working. Oops. Should it was this turn, was it?
Y'all crazy.
It was it?
Yes, sir.
Was it? Oh, it was that turn. Yeah. So it was this turn. Basically, he used jetpack and cows. Now, I believe it's possible. I just would have done it from a different place than when he done it. So he done it there, obviously too close. I would have stood over here and done it, like, over here. Like, drop them here. And that was too much. So you're on about just like... There we go.
See the sight.
So that was definitely possible, we just needed to be in the right place, really. But saying that, right, let's do that again and get a better retreat, because if he had retreated over here, that would have been a much better retreat for him.
Yes, sir.
So that would have been really helpful for him, although he would have just killed this worm with the shotgun, and then it would be 1 versus 2. 1 versus 1. What's Senator got? He does have 3 girders.
Hey there,
So
buddy.
it does have the potential to hold off to sudden death that way. So that would have at least been an attempt for him. Hello there, Senator. Right, so we're going to do game 5 now, because there was 2 things I wanted to check in this. So, 5 minutes, redo K4Tsis cows.
Sorry, B.
So it'll be this turn here, I believe. Right, so what we'll do is we'll watch how he did it first. And then I'll do it the way I would have done it. So we'll see what he done here.
Ow.
See, I would have used another rope here.
What you doing? Get on up.
And there is quite a few things I want to check here. So, when he actually done that, he done a jump, and I would have just done it
What you doing?
without the jump. Like that. That's how I would have done it. That's not how I would have done it in general, but that's how I would have done it for the way that he done it from up there. So if it was me, I'll let him knock this first worm. And then I would have got another rope. Knock that worm down there. And then I would have used these cows.
What you doing?
No pentele. Pues.
Yo is a traitor. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's how I would have done it, but didn't really seem to do much better, to be honest. Slightly better, but left the worm in a poor position. That's the only trouble. Now, the other thing, I need to restart this game because I've altered the replay now. So the other thing was, I believe that K4Tsis could have won a little bit earlier. So I'm just going to try that anyway. He won in the end anyway, but...
Yes, sir. 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 Sir.
Right. So this move here, it has one rope and a jetpack. This would have to be a very, very, very special... Very special rope knot. I actually thought he had 2 ropes.
Get on up. Ha.
I'll try it anyway. I believe it's possible, but... Not the easiest thing though, is it? I thought he had 2 ropes. How did he not fall down there? Are you kidding me? How did he not get... There we go, that's better.
Get on up.
Right. Did that work? Never. But yeah, yeah, so he could have done the rope knock there, but obviously that was risky. But definitely possible. I thought he had 2 ropes, to be fair, because I knew the first would knock the worm down onto that platform. Let me try, I do have an idea that can make it actually easier. So let me just, let me try this. Bear with me. Oh, that was... Yeah, like, it's actually a really easy rope knot. I just got unlucky, but I want to do it just in case I don't get unlucky. Right, so from here, and then... This is a pretty insane idea, but... My bungee skills are a little bit rusty right now. Nah, I'm screwing this up and I don't really have enough time. Let me try that again. Ah! You know what? I could just go for the actual bungee rope knock. Pretty damn difficult though. I need to get that first one. There we go. Ah, crap. I'm gonna get this to work, even though it's like really. I'm just going to go for the knock, even though it's like, because I feel like you can actually get the. You need like a really good firm control on the. But I've already started it, so. I should have actually took control when I was starting it, not after. There we go. Like, if you can get that right. Up. Nope. It's really important I do it within time as well, because if you're too slow, you're not going to have enough time to get back over. Come on, I had it there easy like the last time. Bungee rope is actually quite difficult compared to ninja rope. There we go. Ah! It's not a very easy thing to do at all here. Probably the thing that's got the highest chance is just actually going in as a power knock, to be honest. Let's just try that actually instead of this. Right. Wee bit too hard there. I'm just curious to see if I can get this to work. This is definitely not something that I would advise the players to try anyway. Because bungee rope is definitely one of the more advanced mechanics to learn. I keep pressing it just a second too early. And going straight up instead of up to the right. Yeah, that's too slow. I've not got a chance of doing this if I keep going too fast. I just want to see if I can get it to work. Not that a player would actually ever do something like this in a game. What? I got the knock, but he's actually stuck there. What? That's crazy, so I cannot believe that. Yeah, that worm's actually stuck in there. That's why he can't get knocked from there. That's crazy. I did not think that that worm was stuck there. Let's just check. Yeah, that worm's stuck there. I don't even have like let's see.
What you doing?
Yeah, they're stuck. That's why that wasn't working. Senator, what worm were you trying to plop? Could I have plopped that worm with a dynamite? Which turn was that, sorry? And was on this replay. I'll check that quickly. Oh, is this when you tried to do this turn? That must have been the next turn. feel like it was this turn. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Right, let me first see. What do you have? You don't have any ropes. Yeah, I'm guessing it's this turn here you're talking about.
I'm a ball out of my head.
We'll just place one there to see if it works.
What the?
I was hoping to send it, like, to the right and then to the left.
Cover your head.
That's too much, but
Take cover your head.
yeah, I knew that wasn't going to work. I'm hoping to hit off of that bit of land just there. That's where I was trying to hit it, but let's try here. I believe it's possible. We'll just see. Hold on a minute. Ah, wait, that's... Yeah, that's not going to work. So let's do it, like, bang on the head. I guarantee it's possible somehow. But the question is...
Run away.
You know what, I'm just gonna do it, like, without being on the worm.
Run away.
Probably got a better chance of... So what I can do is I can just keep taking a step forward until it works.
Take cover your head. Just you wait.
I mean, that was close. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a better idea. I've got a better idea, Senator. So instead of going for that plop hole there, we're going to go for the kamikaze hole on the left. With a mine? I believe you could do that pretty easy with a mine. Now... It's definitely a lot easier, but... I'm trying to think, though, where to actually put the mine. Because it needs to be, like, just a little... See, if I could get in, I want the mine to go straight up and then down. Like, off the roof, up, and then down to the left. So it needs to go more...
Y'all die in hell.
You know what, I'm gonna try and get you there faster so I can actually take my time aiming this. But I believe that's possible. What the hell am I doing? I believe it's possible with a mine. So let's see if you can get over there any faster. You've got 2 parachutes. So you waited so much time, so if we can just get you over there faster. Right. So. Nah, that's too much. That's straight up, so. Nah, that's too much to the left. Fuck. Let me think. Ah! The worm's in just an annoying position. I mean, if I could get inside the worm, this would be a lot easier. Yeah, obviously it would be a lucky kill, but I just want to see if it'll actually happen. Thanks for watching, dude. I hope you enjoyed the match. And the only other thing I'm thinking here, to be honest, is actually shotgun.
Ow. Ow. I'm gonna get you. Ow. Ow.
You could actually, like... Instead of, like, hitting his head off that top part, like... bounce straight in.
Just you wait.
That would be thankful, but let's try this another way. Let's see if shooting up will work. Ah. I mean, I think it's possible to get the kill, but let's try this way. Dynamite. And see if that'll work up to the left.
Run away. Take cover, you hear? Ow. Run away. Ow. Run away.
I just don't see any way where he's going to get that. If I could get under the worm, it would be a lot easier. And I guarantee there's probably a way that this would actually work.
Ow. 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 Ow.
But I just don't see it. Like nowhere. Nah, I can't think of anything. Yeah. Definitely would be a very, very lucky plop, I think, but yeah. I managed to do everything that I wanted to do anyway. They were all pretty much possible. The K4Tsis cows, I mean, I did do slightly more damage, but left a worm in a much more vulnerable position, so I can't exactly call that much better, to be honest. The round time was already over when he teleported. Would have been much better situation for me. Yeah. Very, very close game though. You both played pretty well. I think, like, Senator, I think you made some bad decisions at the start of that game, and that's what sort of caused the avalanche to, or the snowball to start picking up snow. Like, I'm just going to actually look at this again. Because you had, like, your first turn. Right, why is that not? Like, I definitely think you had the right idea with the double knock here. You got a little bit unlucky, to be fair. You got very unlucky with the sheep. You know? That was just really, really unlucky, right? But your second turn... Oops. Let me start that again. Shit, I've fucked it up now, haven't I? Hold on. Need to start this again. Worms Armageddon, that. So your second turn here. This was the one I was thinking was a bit more questionable. Like, you had options to the left and options to the right. Like, you could have put Saku in a good position or something, but I'm surprised all you decided to do was toss a grenade down there at those worms instead of doing something more powerful. I believe that in this turn you should have done something a lot more aggressive. You could have done good damage to the two worms at the bottom right, or a double kill with the worms on the right here. But then again, I suppose you're thinking because you had already used 2 ropes on that first turn. But let's just... what I was thinking is, at the very least, you could have maybe tried, like, a bungee rope knock. Instead of having to do, like, a rope knock, you could do, like, a bungee rope knock, which is a little bit more difficult. That's definitely doable. Now, that's a risky jump. A pro would be able to do it, but let's just see. No. There we go. And then you could bungee from there. And completely miss. How did I miss that easy bungee? There. Then you could have got an easy double kill.
Take cover, you hear?
Yeah.
Oh, go.
That is leaving Saku in a vulnerable position, but I think it would have been worth using a third rope, to be honest. But that's actually something I would like to see players improve on, is bungee skills, because bungee, you can do quite a lot with bungee if you practice, like, because you've got like the... So for example, you can get like, you can do flagpoles pretty easy with the bungee, so you can get like up and over. This isn't actually giving me as... Like, there we go. If you learn how to do that, you can get up and over things as well. Is there any situations here where... Like, I did take a bit of time on that, but you see Mablak doing bungee knocks quite often in intermediate, and I feel like other players should learn how to do bungee knocking and bungee rope skills in basic, because if you can do that, a flagpole with a bungee, you can that's so useful in a lot of situations. Like, I've seen situations near the end of games and even in the middle where players are concerned about how much rope they've got. And there's so, like, especially at the start of matches, you've got so many opportunities where you can do a bungee knock instead of a rope knock. Because generally speaking, a lot of players don't use the bungee that often in intermediate. You do see it, but it's one of the lesser used ones. You could at least use one bungee for a knock and keep the other one to get down to a safer level sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, unlucky Senator, and congratulations to K4Tsis. We'll just take a look at this quickly. Refresh that. Go to display screen. So K4Tsis beats Senator, and he will go into the quarter-final against Tade. So Tade versus K4Tsis will be the first quarter-final match that is ready to go. We have Chicken 2-3 versus Abe God, Mablak versus Master, and Koras versus Ravka left for then, and we just need to basically wait on other players getting ready. Right, hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. And yeah, congratulations, K4Tsis. Bye.